It's martini time. as soon as I come on, I get a frog in my throat. Anyway, it's 5 o'clock, and I wanted to talk about. It's time to talk about the timeless. And welcome to It's Martini Time. I hope you have something equivalent to drink. If you notice behind is this clock that I had up here a few talks ago because it was left on my back porch. A friend left it. So I got it out, and it's a Roman numeral, so it's an old clock. And I put it up on the wall, and it didn't work. And changed the batteries, and it doesn't work. So it is a timeless clock. So I'm using it as a prop just to talk about the timeless today, because It's Martini Time is, for me, is a timeless moment, and a timeless time is a time for play. Work and the world is all in time, but when we play, we're in a timeless place. So I wanted to look into this idea of the timeless and how it's so valuable and so hard to find today. And I had a friend over, and who comes over once a week, and we have a talk, a timeless talk. I think we all have those conversations with our good friends, that no matter how much time is between our meeting, when we meet, it's timeless. It's like we never left off. It's the feeling of being now, and that while we were away from the relationship, we were in time, we come back together, and we're still now. There was no time. So what is this relationship, and what is this timeless place that's so valuable and so hard to find? And then in my talk with my friend today, and this always happens in our talk, is that creative ideas rise in our discussion. So when you're in a timeless place, it's also creative. Play is creative. When you're in a state of play, you create stuff. You're kind of like MacGyver. You grab this and grab that, and it becomes this and that. You're in a metaphorical state. You see, everything can be anything. It's like a dream state. In the time world, everything has to be what it is. That's the logical world, the world of facts and definitions. Okay? So this world of time I'm describing as a compulsive world of karma. By that I mean it's driven by the need to get something, a gaining idea. It's driven by the need to restore justice. If we feel like we've been hurt, if we feel a victim, if we feel the world has been unjust, why did this happen to me? I did everything right and now I got sick, or I got everything right and now I lost my house. Why did this happen to me? You see, that's karma. Now I want to restore justice. I want to restore balance. So I have to get back or remove what I blame. I have to sue the person that hurt me. You see, that will restore balance. So the world of time is a world of restoring balance, of regaining justice, of coming back to zero. Zero is balance, you see. So the world of time is a compulsive world to continually restore balance, the feeling that balance has been lost, the feeling that we've lost the Garden of Eden, that we're in exile, the feeling that we're a victim, the feeling that we need to do something to find peace. Peace is balance. Peace is zero. Okay, so we're all looking for zero. Even buying a product, we buy products with the hope that it'll restore balance and zero, and we can be free from making the effort of desire. You see, so everything really comes back to this need to restore zero through effort. And this is a compulsive need because it comes from our mind, which is conditioned by our karmic past. So it's kind of like a big tractor trailer And if it's going down the road, and if you take your foot off the gas, it takes a while for the tractor trailer to come to a stop, which is ground zero. It doesn't stop immediately. So there's a karmic inertia to conditioned mind, to our sense of self and our story and our place in the world and the way we act in the world, our personality and our history. There's a sense of this inertia, you see. But when we play, whoop, it's all gone, you see. So what is the timeless then? The timeless is I don't call it it's hard to call it anything. The timeless is when there is no gaining idea, when there is no compulsion to restore balance. When you're in the timeless state of play, everything is in balance. So there's no need to do anything seriously to restore balance. You can play at restoring balance, but it's not serious, you see. And so when your mother calls, come on in from play, you drop your play and go in for dinner. There's no problem. It was just play. So this happy time here for me, is a sense of play. I'm playing here. You know, I'm not here to preach or to be a teacher and or to make money or to get a whole bunch of likes or to become popular. You know, all that is tickling around the edge, you see. But this is really a state of play. And so I'm inviting you to play with me, you see. You know, like two neighborhood kids. Come on and play with me, you see. And that sense of play, and people who fall in love are in a state of play, by the way. When they fall out of life, they're back into time, and they separate. And now they try to restore balance, restore love. So love is a state of play, and love is balance. When there is love, the whole universe is in balance. The whole universe is zero. As soon as we enter time and have a compulsion to achieve something or gain balance or restore justice or get back at somebody to restore justice, we're into time, we've lost play, and we've lost love. So there's two compulsions here. The compulsion of karma and the conditioned mind to restore justice from the sense of lost justice. And there is the compulsion of love, which is basically the compulsion of life to play. Life is already one. Life is already in balance. So life plays. So the zebras and the lions are playing, you see. Everyone, you know, but it's only the West that gets serious and forgets how to play. So for us, life is serious, except during sports. Sports is play. So there's a timeless, I talked about this before, there's a timeless element to sports. You can go to look at a football game, and it's a timeless ritual. They're running back and forth with the ball. When we apply time to it, we apply the story, and we apply the meaning and the time and the statistics and all that. But the actual game is play, and it's timeless. So this timeless play is present all the time. And when we see the futility of the laws of karma and the compulsive driving to achieve a gaining idea or to restore justice or to restore balance or to restore America, when we see the futility of that, we drop out of it into a state of timeless play. So that's our happy hour for today. And thank you for joining me, and we'll be here to play tomorrow. Okay? Thank you.